Ancient man lived in harmony with nature. He lived off the land, ate lots of fruits and berries, and consumed an enormous amount of energy to survive. Today's modern diet is highly processed foods, and consumption of fruits and vegetables is much lower than ancient man. So it's extraordinarily difficult for modern man to get the broad spectrum of fruits and vegetables in their daily diet. It takes literally millions of years for the human body to adapt genetically to these changes. And so here we are with a genetic pattern of ancient man living in this modern world of pollution and stress. And that's one of the major causes of the rise in degenerative diseases of modern man.
There's no time of rest. Stress is unbelievable. It can be faxed anywhere, sent messages anywhere. Most people, they don't have time to take care of themselves. They don't have time to exercise. They don't have time to eat well. There's really no escape.
The concept behind Nutrilite has been to work closely with nature, to develop the richness of nature in its products, to bring all the essential nutrient factors from a plant-based diet, to put that into a simple form that people can make a part of their diet on a regular basis.
We control everything we put into our product from the ground up, and we do this in a natural way.
It's really important to have an understanding of natural systems. Let nature take its course, monitor it, be aware of what's going on, and being a facilitator rather than someone who has to be in control of everything.
We grow our products on farms around the world according to our farming practices that are organic in nature. Since we're concentrating these materials for use in our final product, we have to make sure that they are of the highest quality.
The management of the soil at Nutrilite is very important. We know what's in our soil, what we need in our soil, and what improvements we might need to make. We also know what's in our compost before we turn around and put that back in. If you were to do a sweep of our alfalfa plot, you'd come up with a pretty good balance of good bugs and bad bugs.
I've learned not to panic. If there's an insect, that's fine. And early on, I gained a real trust for these natural systems. And if man is just smart enough to get out of the way, that's 90% of the battle.
Many other farms will use a pesticide, whereas we handle our insect problems with natural enemies of the insects. When the alfalfa is ready to harvest, it's put into a trailer, and within 30 minutes the trailer is driven over to the dehydrator. That way it's not sitting around, it's not losing what's in it. We're able to dehydrate it and preserve what we took out of the field.
We're removing only water and fiber and concentrating everything that remains in the plant.
This is the closest thing to nature. We're getting all of those beneficial plant constituents and putting them into a very convenient form for very busy consumers to incorporate into their lifestyle.
Because of the modern society that we have, today we're exposed to far greater levels of free radicals in the environment.
So the question then becomes, well, how do we stop the progression of these very degenerative reactions that free radicals tend to initiate? The scientific research has focused on the presence of a group of compounds which scientists are referring to as phytochemicals. The consumption of phytochemicals really offers us the opportunity to minimize our risk. In the truest sense of the word, anything that appears in a plant, anything that builds that plant to its real structure is considered a phytochemical.
There are tens of thousands of phytochemicals in plants. Scientists have just not had time to fully research and understand the complete phytochemistry of any plant. As we continue to investigate alfalfa, the more classes of beneficial phytochemicals we find.
When you take a look at synthetically manufactured vitamin C, it's a very pure compound, but unfortunately you're only getting vitamin C. We know that when we eat an acerola cherry or we eat an apple or an orange, that we're not only getting vitamin C, but a tremendous number of phytochemicals, these beneficial plant constituents, and they work in conjunction with that vitamin C to produce the beneficial effect.
We are able to monitor the phytochemical composition of the plants that we grow and the concentrates we make. We have one of the best equipped analytical laboratories in the industry.
The Remborg Center for Nutrition and Wellness is composed of a number of scientific disciplines that all contribute to the science behind Nutrilite products.
Almost every epidemiological study that's been conducted shows that the people who eat the most fruits and vegetables on a regular basis have the lowest incidence of most degenerative diseases, particularly cancer.
We're not looking for plants that are necessarily attractive to the eye. We're looking for the plant that has the highest nutrients by keeping our soil healthy, our plants healthy, paying attention to what's going into them all the time. Then we are paying full attention to what's going into the supplements.
There's a complete vertical integration, everything from farming to processing of plant materials to production of products that is unprecedented in our industry.
The concept behind Nutrilite is a very simple one, and it's to help people bring balance back into their lives, to bring themselves back into balance with nature.